Welcome back, Kaiju fans. Today we're going to be looking at some Godzilla 2 news/speculation. This is regarding the casting so far. The casting list that IMDb has listed for two actors in particular that I want to be looking at. And it's going to be this picture right here. And basically what it says is Mitch Kraft is an ancient temple guard, and Marco Kaka is a Jonah's mercenary, and he is the 9th. So, two interesting roles that could be anything at this point. What it is that's intriguing about this is that the ancient temple guard, what kind of an ancient temple are we going to be, like, experiencing in this movie? Is it regarding maybe a temple that is by the some of the cave paintings that we saw at the end of Kong Skull Island with Rodan, Ghidorah, Mothra, and then the one with Godzilla and Godzilla fighting Ghidorah? Is there some kind of temple that is containing one of those cave paintings? Or is this something more along the lines of, could this be leading towards like maybe a Mothra-like civilization where he's not necessarily like an actual like military guard protecting like a monarch site, but maybe he is like actually like a member of an ancient civilization like the ones we saw on Skull Island, only with like a shrine or a temple for Mothra that he is guarding. Maybe we'll get to see that. Maybe that ties into Mothra's origin, where we see Mothra come from. So that's definitely an interesting thing to look at, is what kind of a guard are we talking about? Are we talking about like a military or monarch guard guarding like an excavation site where we might have those cave paintings, or do we have like an ancient civilization's guard protecting a temple that is designated to one of the kaiju that we are going to have in this movie? Probably Mothra, because Mothra has always been more of the, I have like a following of like worshippers, with temples and things like that being essential to that character's like development. So definitely interesting to think about what could that potentially be. And then we have Marco Kaka as Jonah's mercenary number 9. Why are there mercenaries in this movie? That's really like the main question there, is why do we have mercenaries in a movie about kaiju? Could it be a rival organization to Monarch that are trying to maybe like steal information about kaiju? Is it something to do with the civilizations that worship kaiju? Maybe like there's like cult foundations developing around each kaiju, like they worship it as their own god, and they have like mercenaries that, I don't know, try to take out the other like cults or whatever. That would be really interesting. It's a bit of a stretch there, but it's just such a weird thing that we have this organization or person, Jonah, and that they have mercenaries, at least 9 or more, with this actor being the only one that's like officially announced, so like he is the 9th. Where are the other 8 or more, and what purpose do they serve? Why do we have mercenaries? Or maybe Monarch is just hiring out other people to go on expeditions that they don't necessarily have the manpower to do, and they need people that are going to be able to survive in environments that would pertain to these monsters, kind of like Tom Hiddleston's character in Kong Skull Island, where he is paid to come on board the expedition because he's like a survival expert. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe it's an organization that rents out mercenaries specifically for reasons like that. We don't know. It's just really strange that we have these two kind of cast members with these odd basic descriptions of their character they're playing. Obviously they aren't super important because they aren't given like an actual name. It's just Ancient Temple Guard and Jonah's mercenary number 9. So kind of interesting. Definitely a something to think about. And then just some other news we got recently is Godzilla 2 is officially about to start filming outside of studio, not just indoor in the black box anymore. We're actually going onto the streets. There's listings everywhere for Fathom being filmed, and that is Godzilla 2. and that one of the interesting things is we might be getting like flashbacks in the movies. So just a quick little video about that. Let me know what you guys think about the two roles. What do you think the Ancient Temple Guard or the Jonah Mercenaries roles are going to be in the movie? If you think that one of my explanations makes sense, or if you have your own, let me know. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you all in the next one.